So hi Louise, we are back with this is Caterham Lockdown Fest 2.0. We started the whole theme of these last November. Why are we doing another one in January?
So we just felt, I mean, as you know, like Ros, we had a team meeting a few weeks ago, and you know, I never like to say no to an idea. And it was only a couple of weeks, a couple of weeks that we had for this fest, and I just felt that it was the right time to be able to boost morale within the community, the right time to be able to showcase talent once again. We had such a positive response from the last one. So many people within the community that really were excited about the fact that we had carried out this fest online, and also we decided on the theme as well. We decided that it would be quite a nice thing because of the way things have been within over the last through this third lockdown. It seems to have been a little bit more difficult for many people out there, and so we felt that we would focus on mental health awareness, also for lifestyle well-being, and really sort of focus on those areas, hence with some of the entertainment and some of the talks that we've got coming up throughout the day. So yes, that's one of the main reasons for it.
And so the videos that are going up, they're going to be live and have been live on Facebook, and they're going to be on the YouTube channel, the Caterham YouTube channel, aren't they, afterwards?
Yes, yeah, that's right. So we've got the Caterham and District Independent is the name of our YouTube channel that's recently launched. It launched at the end of last year when we had the last fest, but we decided that this would be a nice way to sort of officially launch it. And also it's a good way to be able to showcase all the talent and also the content that we have from today's fest. So yes, that's another way of, and people being able to just go along to the page whenever they want to. So if it's not convenient for them to watch today, they are able to do that next week, and they can then sort of, you know, log in or have a look and watch all the exciting entertainment that we've got.
And so despite the fact that obviously this is quite, as you were saying, a tough time for everybody, also very tough if you're trying to get a new newspaper out, but it's quite an exciting time for the paper with the YouTube channel, and there's also the podcast series, which has been going really well as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, so there's been lots and lots going on. Our paper is due to print this week, so we will be distributing throughout throughout next week, and so it's been hectic, as you know as well. We've been scribbling around, like writing articles and getting news stories in, which is, I love that adrenaline though. That's something that reminds me of my days back at the BBC and working in the newsroom, and you know, when a story comes in and just turning it around really quickly. So I do love that, and you know, I do throw things your way, I know, last minute, but
I find it easier when I know there's a deadline, when I know it's got to be in. I find it much easier to write than if I know I've got 2 weeks to do something. So I like this time of the month as well. Is always fun.
No, good. And also with the podcast as well, I mean, that's something that we started doing them at the end of last year. We sort of trialed it, and they took off. You know, lots and lots of businesses really wanted them. The reception for them was amazing, and we've had lots of inquiries. So that's something that under continued service, and it's just another digital platform, an extension of the paper. So people out there can have that, and also sometimes with the podcast, it's lovely because you can see the personality or the name or a face behind a business, which I think is really important as well, especially in a community basis. It's really important to have that. So
where with this one, oh sorry,
no, it's fine. I was going to say, so we're looking forward to more of those.
With this fest, with this fest, we're actually supporting a charity this time, aren't we? So can you tell me who we picked and why we picked them?
Yeah, sure. So we looked at various charities within the area, and there are so many, Ros, and it was really difficult to decide, you know, because there are so many at the moment. And but we just felt that at this point in time that supporting one of the hardship funds within the area would be good. And so we went with the Westway. The Westway in Caterham on the Hill, as you probably know, they're the Wellbeing Cafe and Community Hub within Caterham, and they currently have their community hardship fund, their support fund, and that is in order to raise money for families and individuals within the community who are local, who are struggling financially and who can't afford sort of basic essentials on a day-to-day basis. And so we felt that we would be able to try to raise money for that charity. So that's what we're trying to do today. So if there's anyone out there that is able to donate, all they have to do is click on the Just Giving link, and that will take them straight through. They can donate that way. So we don't see that money. It goes directly to the Westway.
And so we can find that the Just Giving link is on our Facebook page.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, okay. It's on the Facebook page, and I will post it onto our main Facebook page and also to our website as well. So we'll get it up on there.
And we've also got another difference from last time. We've also got sponsors this time, haven't we, for the fest?
Yes, which has been great, and that's been obviously something that's been it's been brilliant to have on board. So we have two sponsors. We have Shard Solutions, who are based in Caterham Valley on the Croydon Road. So many of us will know them, and that's lovely to have them on board, and we're very grateful for that. And we'll be talking more about them. We're doing a short video with them as well, so that's something exciting to look forward to. And we also have Glebe House Nursing Home, who are based up in near Children in Caterham on the Hill. And one of the things that's really interesting when we were talking to them as well is that they have a lot of their patients suffer from dementia, and they were saying, especially through this pandemic, it's been very, very difficult for the patients to be able to, for the residents, sorry, to be able to cope, because obviously with dementia, you know, they don't remember things anyway, and then let alone now when they don't understand why family are not coming to see them, and you know why they are so, and they feel very lonely and isolated. But they'll be talking to us more about that as well. But yes, those are our two main sponsors. So that's Shard Solutions and Glebe House Nursing Home. Fantastic. Now, knowing you, having worked with you for over a year now, and as you said earlier, you're always kind of planning ahead. It is from around about December, wasn't it? So yeah, just over a year. Poor you.
I'm still here. You haven't got rid of me. But you're always planning ahead, and I know you've always got things in the pipeline. So even though we are still right in the middle of Lockdown Fest 2.0, I'm pretty sure that you are probably planning ahead to Lockdown Fest 3, or maybe not.
Oh, so I slightly lost you there, Ros.
Okay.
It froze, the screen froze a bit. Sorry, so you were just saying about Lockdown 3.0 possibly?
Yes, I'm sure, absolutely sure that you are planning this somehow, aren't you? So what have you got in mind for the next one?
Well, I mean, especially after yesterday's announcement with Boris Johnson, and with the fact that we may well be in this until the end of, well, possibly till the end of March, and with schools not going back potentially until, well, early March. But, you know, the fact that things will be sort of easing out of a lockdown by that point, we thought possibly we'll do another one. So, so yes, watch this space. We've already lined up a few ideas. Just to say as well, we have got some surprise interviews coming up with celebrities, so we have also got a few ideas for the next one as well, which will probably be around about the March time, and then hopefully eventually, Ros, we'll be able to do one outdoors, and it won't be a lockdown fest.
That will be amazing, wouldn't it?
And
that would be fantastic.
Which will be really lovely to be able to do that. So and it's just lovely. It's a nice thing to do for the community as well. So you know, it's nice for people to be able to do that, especially at the moment, you know, in these dark days. Just, you know, I know personally, on a personal note, I look out the window sometimes 6 o'clock in the morning, want to go for my runs, and I just don't have the motivation to do it. No. But actually, listening to some of the talks, it's amazing to hear. Some of them are they all are. They're very inspirational to hear about things that you can do, ways in which to sort of overcome that, and also different forums and different places that you can go to for help if it is something that you're suffering with, and if this time is especially difficult for you.
Well, I think it's just it's a really good way of connecting, isn't it? Just to know that we're all still out there. We might not be able to meet up in person, but we're all still here. We're in the community, and everybody is still looking out for everyone. So I think it's a really valuable thing for us to do for everybody that way as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I hope that everybody enjoys it. I hope that it's fun for everybody. And as always, you know, we always say, you know, we welcome feedback. If anyone wants to let us know any ideas for any future events, for the future fests, also, you know, anything that perhaps we didn't do quite right, or things that we, you know, they absolutely loved at the same time, please let us know. And also just to say that the paper will be out this week, so so please do look out for that as well.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Louise. It was great talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ros. Thanks for your time. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Bye.